Hey, how's it going, guys? Today we're going to be taking a look at the RE100 Gyunei Guss's Jagd Doga. I'm really looking forward to this just because I really enjoy the RE100 line in general, and I really enjoy the Jagd Doga as well. The HG is one of my favorite HGs just because it's just so fun and cool, simple, but just a really nice kit. And this one looks to be pretty nice as well. A little bit over detailed in some places, if you ask me. It's just kind of strange. Not over detailed, but just the details on it, most notably on the legs, look a bit strange. Not really quite right, but we'll talk more about that later, probably in the review. In the meantime, let's just take a look at the box and everything that we're going to get included here. First off, amazing box art on here. It looks really fantastic there with the funnel flying around a bit, and just like the painting of this, it just looks fantastic. All the texturing, it's got a little bit of light weathering on there, and it's just really fantastic box art there for sure. On the bottom and top of the box is just kind of gonna be basically the same here. This is number 10 in the RE100 line. On this side, we've got some information here. It says a mobile suit developed by the Neo Xeon for new types using the Jagd Doga as its base, and that is one thing that I've seen as one of the biggest complaints about this so far, is why they didn't use the Master Grade Jagd Doga as a base and just make this as a Master Grade kit rather than an RE kit. I don't really know what the reasoning for that is. Obviously, as a Master Grade, this would have been quite expensive just because it's bigger and bulkier than the Jagd Doga, and just, I don't know if maybe the price tag was what they decided to go against, but considering that this is barely cheaper than the Jagd Doga as it is, and this is the RE100 compared to a Master Grade, yeah, I don't know, so it's kind of strange. Obviously, Master Grades cost more for Bandai to develop either way. Even if they could use most of the Jagd Doga frame for this, I still think, for whatever reason, Bandai decided to release this in the RE line, and I'm just happy to have a nice big 100 scale Jagd Doga, so I'm not going to complain about it too much. For any of you guys who might need a reminder what the RE line is really all about, Bandai just kind of sums it up pretty nicely here for you. It says, sophisticated part configuration, balancing superb mobility and high quality design in a frameless structure. The model's sophisticated parts configuration speeds up the overall building process for a high-speed, satisfying experience. So basically, you can put the kits together much faster than a high grade, and I would argue though with the superb mobility, as the articulation on these usually tends to be much less than a Master Grade would be, unfortunately, but I still kind of get what they're saying there. And then here, high detail exterior, get Master Grade level sharpness, and extraordinarily authentic, convincing detail at 100 scale. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. They're definitely really nicely detailed for the most part. So the point is, in the end, it's supposed to look like a Master Grade, but you're able to put it together faster, and I don't really know why that's a plus. I don't really care about the speed of the build, but I guess for people who don't want to spend too much time on the actual building process. Anyway, front and rear image of the kit there, and then over here you can see a little bit about the funnels. It does come with these effect parts for having the funnels out. Those are the exact funnels that the Master Grade Sazabi Verka uses. So I guess we'll just have the same runners included in here, I suppose. And so yeah, you get the little clear rods that attach onto this connection piece on the back for posing it like that, which is pretty cool. Flipping around here to the other side, we've got a couple action poses. You can see it's not super dynamically posed, so I'm guessing the articulation is going to be a little bit limited, but the HG, I don't know, the HG is also, I mean, it's not like super amazing, but the articulation of the HG was pretty good. It does come with some original stickers, of course. It has the beam saber slash heat knife that can be stored in the side skirt, again, just like the HG. It has the funnels and the effect parts for that, and the really cool beam rifle, the backpack, and the list price of 4,500 yen. So while a lot of the other RE100 kits have come out at the 3,500 price tag, this being a much larger design and just a larger box, you can see there's quite a lot of plastic in here, so the 4,500 yen price tag doesn't seem too out of the ordinary, but again, compared to 4,800 yen for the Master Grade Jagd Doga, yeah. I think as always, it just kind of comes down to the amount of plastic that's in here, and it does look like we have a lot of plastic, so that is going to be factoring into the reason of why the price tag is so high for what it is. Fish down to the bottom of the box here to dig out the manual first, and really cool box art there, once again, on the front of the manual. On the bottom here, just again, more information about the Jagd Doga. On the back, just some more information, the same kind of stuff that we saw on the outside of the box, so we'll just skip over that. The painting guide there at the bottom, all in Japanese and in English if you want. We've got our parts list here, and then it's just on through the construction, so it's just going to be going through that. I just want to skip here to the back, and we'll see if there's anything too interesting to see. Just giving you some advice about how to use the effect parts on there, how to bend those, and then the sticker guide here at the back also showing you where to place different stickers around on the wool suit. Let's get a look at the runners. Alright, so first off, we do have a couple of foil stickers in here, basically just for some camera lenses and that red one on there as well. And then of course we have those goofy bird eye stickers for the helmet. But in case you want a different option, you also have the bird eyes available in sticker decal form, and we also have a whole bunch more stickers on here, mostly just caution markings and a few Neo Zeon markings on there. PC210, the same polycaps that we get with all of the other RE100 kits. And then SB1 in clear yellow here for our beam saber effect parts. And then we have our set of 6 clear rods for the funnel effect parts. And then starting off very big here with runner A, and we've got these huge parts there for the lower legs. And this is what I was talking about with some of the detail I don't really care too much for. These panel linings going like a zigzag up and down across the sides of the legs just look a little bit odd. I'm not really too into that. But all the detail and everything else does look pretty nice. You can see over here we have the part for the top of the head. So the Cast Pariah use version will be on this part here, I guess. So they'll just swap that for the different version. Runner B1 here, some more of those very large armor parts in this kind of tealish blue color. And we do also have runner B2 as well, which is just a copy of this part of the runner here, like that. And then we got runner C1 here in yellow, and it's a pretty nice yellow color. It's not too bright and again, like a toy, but it's got a nice kind of dullness to it. And we've got all the funnel parts on there, and so yeah, it's not the exact same runner from the Sazabi kit, but it's just the parts, I mean, they look exactly the same. They just put them onto this runner here. Another cool thing is that you can see the Neo Zeon emblem there for the shield is going to be a like separate inlaid part there, so that won't be a sticker or anything. That's nice. Then we do have runner C2, which is a copy of this half of the runner here. Then we got runner D1 in a pretty bright red color for some details inside some thruster bells and inside some vents, things like that. Then we've got runner D2 as well for this half of the runner here. Runner E1 here is in black, some parts there for the feet, the shield, and the chest. And then we do have a runner E2, which is just some more part there for the feet. And there is no runner F1, strangely enough. There's just runner F2, but it is marked RE100 Jagd Doga, so it's a new runner for this kit, for sure. I'm not really sure what would be on the F1 runner, something related to the Cast Pariah use version, I guess. Maybe it has just, because this also has the camera lenses on it for the weapons, so maybe the other version will have just a couple of like parts over here or something different. I don't know, for the beam Gatling gun that the Kess use version has. I don't know. Runner G here is in a really dark gray, almost black color, but unlike the previous black runner that we saw, which was glossy, this has a kind of like satiny, almost matte finish to it, so it's pretty nice. And then on this very large runner here is runner H1 and H2. This half is H1, this half is H2, so you can just snap that apart as you need. But anyway, this is just some more of that really dark gray, almost black, kind of satiny color. Plastic, and then we do also have a second one of these as well, so a whole bunch of those parts. And finally, runner I here, we've got some more parts for the weapons and accessories and stuff, the hands on here as well. And you can see how the beam rifle is over on this side, and that would be omitted for the Kess use version replaced by the Gatling gun. Yeah, so there you go. That is the Gyunei Guss's Jagd Doga. I'm going to get right to work on this. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you again to USA Gundam Store for sponsoring the review. You really do have to love that box art, and this kit looks like it's going to be pretty nice, so let's get it cracking. I'll see you guys in the review. Bye bye.
Hey, thanks for watching, guys. Remember, if you want to check the kit out for yourself, you can head over to USA Gundam Store, use that coupon code ZakuAurelius10, save yourself 10%. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Bye bye.